Okay, we got a lot of work to do today. The spider injector is coming back today. I sent it out to be rebuilt. So we'll be getting our spider back that goes in here. And then I have to replace this lower intake anyway because of this broken EGR valve mount. And I'm pretty sure they stripped that bolt out. So we're going to replace this with the one in there. So I still have, I think, 4 bolts left to take out of this lower intake. The distributor's already out of the other one. So I also got a paint marker. I'm going to mark this distributor so I can put it back in the right way. But yeah, that's what we're getting into. So once I get this lower intake off, I'm going to pull the valve covers and put new valve cover gaskets in. And then, let's see. I also have a new steering joint to replace that old rag joint. So we gotta put that in. And let me see what else we got going. I've got all the gaskets and stuff for this underneath up here. And we got this gasket. I got the valve cover gaskets. Let's see what else we got going in here. That should be it. And then we rebuild it from there. Just a piece at a time. So whenever I do these valve cover gaskets, I'll put them back on, then I'll put this intake in. And then when I get this intake put in, then we'll put this EGR in. And once the EGR is put in, but before we get ahead of ourselves, before we do any of this, all this is getting torn off, and that's getting changed first to give me more room, because there's not much room. With the valve cover out of the way, give me a hair more. So I'll show you what we're replacing. I got a whole bunch of parts. It's raining out, so make sure you give yourself a nice cover. I also got an OEM stereo to put in this for 50 bucks because the aftermarket one apparently doesn't work. I got my line wrenches. I will need them. We got all new oil. We got antifreeze. Spark plugs will do. That's just to clean. Also got a new tailgate latch, but I'm going to change that tailgate with the one off the parts card because it's not dented and it's the same color as this one. The one that's on the back of this one's black. So the other one's the right color and this one's full of dents. It's also got dents and stuff and cracks here, so I didn't want to use it. Find a new one for that one when I rebuild it. Or I might test out my welding capabilities on this one with my Harbor Freight welder. I mean, I'm a good welder, but those Harbor Freight welders aren't the best. But we'll give it a shot and see what happens with that. EGR gasket. I do not remember where this one goes. But we'll find out whenever I get down to it. Thermostat. Yeah, we're changing our thermostat and our thermostat gasket. Here's our new steering knuckle. A new steering joint, I should say. It should be the right one. I'll know when I take it off. The steering wheel is already locked in position, so it won't move. Let me see. So I can leave it right there and just change that steering joint. I think that's about it. And I have my torque wrenches, and then I have some max temp, max torque gasket maker, and got a new PCV valve. All these new gaskets we got. Valve cover gaskets, intake gaskets. There's that crazy gasket that goes in the middle of the intakes. I needed this hose. It was totally just rotted or cracked. So on both of them, so I couldn't reuse one of them. So I got that. And I think that's it for now, until I just determine that we're missing something. But for now, this is what we got to install. Good bit of shit, but it'll get done slowly but surely. Oh yeah, I also have this hose. I'll show you where that goes. So that hose is that one right there. And it goes up through, and it comes through here, comes down, and you can see it's just not the best hose. So I'm gonna replace that. I bought 3 feet of that hose just in case. You know, I know it's not 3 feet, it's maybe 1.5 feet max, but I just wanted to be safe and be covered. It's about all we're getting into today. I did want to change this radiator, but I don't think I'm going to. It doesn't leak. I don't see a point. There's a new one in that one if I do ever need to change it, so we'll do that. But I'm going to start tearing into it, and I'll let you know how far we get. I'll share my progress with you. Wanted to update you before I went further. We got this lower intake out of the parts car, and it definitely had a leak. Definitely got past the manifold gaskets, you can see. But yeah, you got bolt there, 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 and there. So it's just 4 down the side, 4 down the side. Then you gotta be careful taking your lines off. Whenever you remove them, just push them back. And be careful, I say this from experience, be careful taking this one off. Mine was so tight, I had my other hand pulling on it, as you can see. And I slammed right into this as hard as I could. And yeah, that's no bueno. So don't do that. Figure out a better way, but it is very tight to get that off. Maybe do a double wrench system, you know, where you put 2 wrenches together to pull. Because I just didn't have enough leverage, and then, yeah, wound up smacking myself. So just be careful. But yeah, we got that out, and I'm just cleaning it up. Cleaning all the gunk off of it, you know, all this sealant that they just put on it. It's crap. Cleaning all that out of these. That's what I've been doing. And then I took my scraper. Use plastic on this. You don't want to use metal. And I just been scraping off the old gasket. So that's the current step. That's what we got going on currently. Once I get this all prepped, I'm going to figure out the best way to clean this all off, get it nice and clean. I don't want it to look like this. If I'm putting the work in to change a part this drastic, it's going to have to look nice. I'm sorry. It's got to look good. Because otherwise, what are you doing it for? Same with these. I got to clean these when I take them off. This is going in the trash because it's broke. Can't use it. Excuse me. But yeah, we got all these. I'll show you. It's better to see since they're in. You got one there that I forgot about. And I was wondering why it wouldn't break free. And you got one there. And there's one right behind it, right under these hoses, which was kind of hard to get to. Got to have the distributor out to get that one. But you got to have this out anyway to get this out. So then we go to this side. You got one back here in this area. And then there's, I don't think you have to take that one out, but I did anyway. There's one holding your distributor down right there. And then there's another bolt right there you got to take out. There, and there. Yep. So it's actually more than 8. 2, 4. And there's a 5th one back here. Yeah, so it's more than... See, it's a good thing we did this, because then I would have told you the wrong thing. Because there's one there. I can't see. Yeah, there's this one there. One there, right? I'm going off the camera, it's hard to see. Yeah, there's one there. And one hiding right there. And then there's another one hiding right there. So yeah. It's a big project. I mean, this is the biggest project I've ever done on a car, so we're gonna see if I can get it to purr again, because I bought it not purring, and I want to hear what it sounds like when it purrs. So stay tuned, it's coming. Before, after.